rains are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I feel the rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Well, don't go around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. All right. Hope you got your things together. Hope you're quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for stormy weather. One eye taking for a night. Well, don't go around tonight, it is bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Then don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Yeah, there's a bad moon on the rise. Hey, how you doing out there, guitar heroes? All right, we love CCR 1969, Bad Moon Rising. A great beginner song, although there is a little bit of speed, and it's really hard to sing. So if you want to be in the original key, where John played, he's playing, I believe, in the key of C, so you got the C, G, and the F chord, which obviously makes it a little bit more difficult. I've changed the key to A, so we're playing an A and an E and a D, which makes it pretty simple, actually, maybe even a little bit easier for some of you that have difficulty not only with an F, but sometimes with a C. And this, because this tune's got some speed to it. So original key using these chords, capo 3. All right, so other than that, we're fairly straightforward. We've only got the 3 chords, just that A, and an E, and a D, and that's all we got. So we're going to play that intro 2 times. That's pretty much the rhythm that you want to get, and so let's go through it one more time. 2 downstrokes on the A, a quick up down, E, 1 stroke, D, 1 stroke, and an A. And then we're going to start over again. And you can see on the A string, I've got my center finger here anchored on that G string. So I got the index finger on the G string, and then I brought my second finger over to the D, and then the third finger is on the B string. And that way I can keep this finger anchored. These fingers can go up and down, giving me a little bit of rhythm. And this finger never leaves this string for the entire song. I move it down 1 for my E, and obviously it's here for the A. And then when I move over to the D, it doesn't move either. And it gives you an awful lot more speed. In fact, I put a lesson together on just using this technique, because there are many tunes going back and forth between E, A, D, D, A, E, and this will give you the ability to eliminate the reforming of your chords each time, because that index finger is always going to be anchored right here on that G string. Okay, so we've got 3 short verses and we've got a chorus. There's not a whole bunch to the song. From that perspective, we don't have a bridge or something that's complicated. So the verses go something like this. Start with an A. Well, let's go right from our intro. I see a bad E, D rising. So that same exact progression from A back to A again is in the verse 2. I see E, D, lightning. I see So the other verses, of course, are exactly the same from that perspective. And then we have the chorus, which we do 4 times. We start with the D, and so that pattern now goes away. We don't have that same pattern here in the chorus. We start with the D. Don't go around tonight, hey, 'cause it's bound to take your life. E. There's a bad moon on the rise. Well, I guess the second part of that line does follow it. Don't go around tonight on the D. Well, it's a bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Now, we do the second verse, and then we do the chorus again, and then we have a repeat of the intro. Then we roll into the third verse, again, exactly the same pattern, and then we do the chorus 2 more times. That's the end of the song. So not really complicated from that perspective. There is a little bit of speed. You have this pattern in here, so it's not like it's a super easy song because of the speed and the change of the chords. But I think it's really important that you use this method of keeping that index finger on that G string and playing A chord like this, because it really helps with any song that's got some speed moving back and forth with that anchor on the G string with that index finger. Okay, so as far as the speed, the strumming speed goes, now there's no strumming pattern here per se, other than what we've got in the, we've got the strumming pattern per se in the intro. And that's pretty much what goes through the bulk of the song, except for the first line of the chorus. So that's that if there's a pattern per se, that's it. But the speed of the strumming is pretty brisk, so that takes a little bit of practice too. So you really want to start a little bit slower as it coming from the intro. Recommend is try to start with this. That's probably like about half speed, and the same thing then as you practice to go through these verses. I see a bad moon horizon. I see trouble on the way. As opposed to full speed would probably be close to this. I see and moon horizon. I see trouble on the way. No, don't go around tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the horizon. That rhythm you're going to get by raising these fingers up and down. And of course you have to be perfectly coordinated now with your strum. Up, down, up, down, up, down, and then you can move into an up, up, down pattern after you got that. You can use this pattern as an example in the intro. We got a couple strums at the end before we go right back into it, or before we get into the first verse. So there's a good place where we can use that. All right, well, there you go. Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival, 1969. Pretty popular song for them. Hope you got something out of this lesson. Take it easy out there, and we'll see you next time.